So, welcome to Patanjali Yoga Meditation. Last time we discussed benefits from 41 to 50, some 3 weeks ago. Today we will go 51 to 60, but let's quickly read out for the proper context. Detachment from events in the surroundings. So, this is pertaining to an intermediate practitioner who has who is now used to some sort of separation from mind. He can see the distance between himself and his mind. So that gives him detachment from events in the surroundings, less anxiety, no more automatically provoked by someone's unpleasant words or behavior. He is now more proactive approach in interacting with others. He has ability to maintain inner peace and calm even in turbulent times. Living in the world yet occupying a seat slightly above the worldly plane, less affected by worldly turbulence, and yet discharging duties responsibly, emitting positivity in all circumstances, swifter memory, better focus and clarity, easier to get to the root of a problem. So this all we have discussed last, 3 weeks ago. So today we want to present in the next list. So the context is we are talking about an intermediate practitioner. But if I go back to a beginner stage, where again there were certain components like he has the ownership of mind, and now he can make his mind relaxed. So if relaxation is a part A within item 1, then part B is as a consequence to relaxed mind, his breathing, that is non-voluntary automated breathing, that becomes deeper, say abdominal breathing. If previously it was chest level, and due to deeper breathing, there is a list of benefits. So, within a stage, we have certain divisions. So, in the intermediate stage now, you will see first is the separation of mind. So, he is now distinctly slightly away from mind, and mind is what brings us to the world. So that way he is slightly away from the world. He is watching it, but is not quite part of it. But now in this intermediate stage, we will see another part, that the mind is going through certain transformation, because when you are disengaged from mind, the mother nature does something which I briefly like to say as washing and servicing. So that causes transformation in your mind. So you will see as we proceed through the list, now it is just not mere separation. There is a change in a personality. We find that our taste is changing and our inclinations are changing. And so, the mind is undergoing certain changes. So with that in the background, let us read it. Number 51 says, proactive approaches towards solving a problem. Number 52, easier to sift knowledge from a heap of information, easier to handle. In the modern days, we have information explosion, and we have to quickly get to what we actually are interested in and get rid of many other unwanted stuff. 53 says, ability to generate wisdom out of wealth of knowledge. Now we are kind of getting into the essence of what we have gathered, and that drives driven by wisdom in life. Now some seeking deeper purpose in life. So we are living in the world, but can think and process our life as if we want to achieve something more. Now 56 says, washing away the mental clutter, which is again information versus knowledge. This is now on the day-to-day basis, We are still not talking about what I have inherited in so many years of my life. That will still come slightly later. This is now just like, day to day, you pick up something, a lot of unwanted stuff, but you are as if able to get rid of it. 57 now says, now we are getting into slight change in interest, less interest in gossips about third party. Now these are, you get disinterested into certain things which you might have been engaged in previously. 58 says, less interest in daily news. You do want to be aware of what's going into the world, but without getting much deeper into it. 59 says, TV affairs, news analysis, etc. You may get into it, but after very careful choice, because now you are very, careful what is entering into your mind. Number 60 says, guarding against entry of unwanted stuff into personal space within. So, you have your own space and you don't, it's not automatic that anything can get into it. You are very careful. You are exercising your choice. So, we are now getting into some later parts of the intermediate stage that will probably go on for 3 or 4 more such sessions. Lists will be there. And before we go into the proficient stage. So these are many of these things some of you are noticing or you are likely to find. And that's what the journey of Patanjali Yoga meditation is all about. And I can say thank you very much for joining me today. And we'll meet again next week. Have a good time.